In this video, we have metabolic finishers numbers 11 through 15. Number 11, we're calling the total body blaster. You're going to start on the floor doing Spider-Man crawls, and you're going to do 20 reps of this Spider-Man crawls. So knee comes forward to the outside of your arm. Keep your shoulders steady. Shoulders need to stay directly over your hands for this one. Hips need to stay low. Bust out 20 reps of that as quickly as you can, then get in position for lunge jumps. You're going to do 20 total lunge jumps. Use your arms for momentum. Keep your knees pointing straight. Don't let your knees collapse in or out. As soon as 20 lunge jumps are finished, get back down on the floor and you're back to your Spider-Man crawls, this time to doing 18. So you're going to work your way down all the way down to 2 reps of each. It's going to end up being 10 rounds. Number 12, this is the upper body blaster. We're going to start with 6 hang pulls. As soon as 6 hang pulls are finished, and you can use kind of a moderate weight here, especially if the workout beforehand used a lot of weight. Then after 6 hang pulls, we're going to flip it and do 6 push presses. So they start on your shoulder, do a half squat, and then pop it up. After your 6 push presses, get into your bent over position, do 6 bent over rows. Pulling back with your elbows, keeping your chin tucked. Then set them on the floor. Those become your handles for 6 push-ups. So that would be your first round. Then you need to get up and do it again, doing 5, and then a round of 4, and then 3, 2, and 1. Moving on, number 13. Metabolic finisher number 13, we're calling the total body 1-repper because we do 1 rep of each of these exercises, kind of funky. So we started with a lunge, 1 rep per leg, and then we turn into a side lunge, doing 1 rep per side. Then we have a squat to overhead press, 1 rep of that. Set up for a renegade row, feet are spread, do push-up, row, row, that's 1 rep of that. Then plant your feet and jump straight up, holding the weight at your sides. That's a tricky exercise right there, is that loaded squat jump. So we did 1 round through. I'm going to show you 1 more round through this. On your own, you're doing 5 minutes total. Take breaks as needed because this is very difficult. That was the squat to overhead press. We're going to set up again for the renegade row. Feet are spread, do a nice looking push-up. Row, row, then we have this loaded squat jump coming next. Make sure your feet are planted well. Squat down and then push through both legs to jump up. Number 14, we're calling the upper body ladder. We start out with 3 squat jumps and then 3 push-ups. The upper lower ladder. We have lower body and then upper body here. So we now do 6 squat jumps and then 6 push-ups, and then we'll do 9, 9, 12, 12. So working your way up to 12 and then back down through all the way down to 3 again. So that was the upper lower body ladder with squat jumps and push-ups. Number 15, we're calling the bodyweight gauntlet number 2. This one's not that difficult, but it's definitely going to get your heart rate up. We're starting out with 10 jumping jacks, and we're going to do 10 squats. This particular finisher, what you do here is you put 5 minutes on the clock and see how many rounds you can get as possible of all of these exercises. You're going to get your entire body with this particular finisher. 10 squats, 10 push-ups. So choose an elevation. These don't necessarily need to be done on the floor. Choose an elevation that you can do these well with a nice rigid body. So this could be elevated on a countertop, it could be on a bench, a chair, or down on the floor like this. After 10 push-ups, flip over on your back and do 10 bridges, pushing through both feet to push your hips up in the air. After 10 bridges, you're going to flip back over into your plank position, and we're going to do 20 total mountain climbers. So these you can pop them nice and quick, drawing knees forward, straight forward to your chest. After 20 mountain climbers, we're going to stand up and do 5 basic burpees. You can modify these as needed. You don't have to add the jump at the top. This is a great finisher that's going to tackle your entire body. Do as many rounds as possible in 5 minutes, and that's the end of this video.